25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now. Yeah. Black Ink Radio.
Yeah. Black Ink Radio up on game, full effect. We are back in the building.
Feels good to be back.
Shout out to everybody that always tune in. You know what I'm saying? I know we revamped a few things, moved to a new location.
Yeah,
we're doing bigger and better things right now.
Since we won the award, man. We ain't seen y'all since we won that award.
Yeah.
Show some love for the award, man.
Yeah, we the award winning Up on Game. Yeah.
The award-winning Up on Game podcast.
For those that don't know, we got our wonderful hosts here tonight. Let's start with Bando Lingo in the building. Bando, what up, though?
What's up, man?
Yeah, Bando got a few videos out right now.
Yeah,
Single hitting the airways. Yeah. Shout out to the new label that's going on.
Dope.
Yeah, big ups to Bando Lingo. We got Allah Adams in the building, the author. What up, Allah? I know you ready.
Man, a lot been going on. I've been on my live on social media.
I seen you.
Yeah. I've been going in.
Yeah.
It's a lot to talk about.
I know you got a lot to talk about.
And Rich,
Yes, sir.
we give it up there.
Big things.
Yeah, we can't forget about the man of the hour, Rich Smo. Rich Smo, what up, though?
What up, though?
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. My favorite show. You feel me? You back in effect.
Back in effect. How you feel?
Yes, sir. I feel good, brother. You know, it's just good to be here. You know
Got a lot going on, man, as
yes,
usual.
Sir. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
know.
be seeing you too, Rich.
Yeah.
We all making moves, man. We all making moves.
Hey,
So
quick question for you, bro.
what's up?
So, are you niggas hit the Cash App blitz?
I saw that. Did y'all lose some money?
Who lose some money?
Did you lose
Did
some money?
you get some money? No. It sound like he got some money. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Yeah, man, I hit it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But see, what I did not know was that and I'm good off that. When Cash App was blitzing, everybody was saying that it was a DoorDash glitch. So I went
To
ordered a
DoorDash?
shitload of DoorDash.
Oh,
shit.
she ain't had to
through
pay it.
everything, right? Hold up.
Right.
Then I woke up the next day, my Cash App negative, the amount of the DoorDash.
Damn.
But look, though, this is what was really going on. It wasn't a DoorDash glitch. It was a Cash App glitch.
Right, it was.
Because I also had a partner that hit for $40K by transferring it from Cash App to his Apple Pay.
Oh.
What?
So it was really a glitch on Cash App.
I didn't think anything was going through. Somebody had wanted to borrow some money, so I tried to send them a couple dollars and shit, and that shit didn't even go through.
$5K at a time. Yeah, Cash App was froze out.
Wow.
Interesting.
I think that's part of that new digital currency shit they trying to implement.
Could be.
Yeah, they definitely trying to get rid of Cash App because they want you to do the. I think it's called. It's something where the government got their shit.
Yeah.
They trying to eliminate Zelle, all of Fed. Yeah, I
Man,
think that's what
keep
it
y'all
was.
Pause out my business.
That's
So-
gonna be the
so-
end of freedom.
Respectfully.
Damn. So how did that 40 work, man?
Oh, shit,
what
he
was
in
the?
right now. See, what he did was he bounced it. He played the bouncing game. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah. Red Rover, send right on over.
Right.
Send that over to the folks. Them folks couldn't even they still
It's
using it right
crazy.
now. But his
Okay.
Cash App is definitely negative $40K.
Fuck it, you ain't got to
That's
use Cash
fine.
App no more.
That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, shout out
That's
to everybody
fine.
that always tune in. I'm your host, Ern G. We got a lot to talk about. We ain't been on the show for a minute. A lot of things didn't happen since our first season. This is season 2, so you know a lot of stuff been going on. If it ain't the government, it's you know entertainment. If it ain't entertainment, it's sports. I kind of want to start off with a little big shout out to one of my favorite sports and entertainers and one of my mentors. You know, I always listen to this man all the time because he always got something positive to say. He always trying to do something positive, and you can't go wrong listening to Coach Prime. So shout out to Coach Prime in Colorado for doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? That is really big for, you know, a head coach to come in to a Power 5 team and take, you know, win the first 2 games the way they did. Now, a lot of people said they couldn't do it because they playing for a HSBCU team and all the competition ain't the same. But the fact that you came over to Colorado, who only won 1 game last year, and you put your son went out there and racked up 500-something yards passing and took the record for passing in the first game. And then they bought out on Nebraska today. I watched some of the game. The first half was a little shaky. And then, I ain't even going to say the first half was a little shaky. The first quarter was a little shaky. They turned it up the second quarter and then handled business the rest of the game. But, the culture that he's bringing to football, we don't see coaches sit at the podium with shades on and gold chains and talk that talk. You know what I'm saying?
Relatability,
right? So they the conservatives are frowning on that, but as long as you winning, that's all that matters.
And they can't argue with results.
You can't argue with results.
And I seen a post about him. He was 22 years old, bro. He went from hitting a home run to running a 100-yard touchdown. In one day.
In the same
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 22.
Took a helicopter to the game.
Took a word.
That's boss.
He was showtime, man.
They call him prime time for a reason. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. In other news, Donald Trump had a visit to Atlanta.
That's crazy.
You see how he came?
Shout out to Trump. That's
old news right now, but we got to talk about it because we ain't been on the air.
Yeah.
But it looked like it should be going up though, man. And it's like weird how they keep doing it. It's like
ain't gonna run again.
Yeah.
Donald Trump can't do no wrong to his.
Yeah, he probably gonna win. They said if he was to run right now, they said he'd have 100 million votes.
For sure.
Donald Trump can't do no wrong right now to the people that want him in office. So there's a lot of people that want him back in office because of some of the principles and some of the beliefs and some of the stuff that he was doing when he was president the first time. And then you got some people that's trying to block him. They feel like he's unfit to be running for a president or unfit to be a president. So,
that's crazy.
Is better than Biden, though.
Oh, for sure. Anything's better than Biden.
Get Biden out of there. Biden giving all this money to Ukraine. You giving $700 to Maui? Come on.
That's
bro.
Insane. Everybody paint the top of your house.
Have y'all been paying attention to like the not the regular media, but like you look on the alternative media. They've been showing like them energy weapons is what.
Oh yeah, the energy beams.
Right, that shit crazy, bro. Because I'm thinking, what's that shit gonna do to humans? That shit will fire.
Well, they saying, wear blue.
All right,
Wear blue.
What does blue got to do with it?
House blue.
Something to do with the color and how it hits with the spectrum of light. Energy doesn't pass through with light. Shit like that.
Some shit, but that
so
blue.
Like,
every color.
If you ever want to know what an energy beam will do to you, just remember that magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
powerless.
That's
yeah. China is painting a lot of their roofs blue.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
The elites out there had their roofs blue.
Yeah,
because
they knew.
They know.
No, not they knew. They know.
They know.
Yeah, it's a dirty game too. From what I'm hearing about that, man. Like how before they torched the shit, they was trying to get the land anyway. The elite.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey and all of them.
Yeah.
You seen Oprah, sorry ass man, come out there like, hey, give us money. And people was online like, bitch, you got $2 billion. You asking poor people for money. How
That's
about
crazy.
you and your rich friends give up the money, man?
Yeah. So, I don't have a problem with, what's going on with Donald Trump's situation. It is what it is. My thing was, you got 90 counts. You got a RICO charge, and you got a bond.
Yeah, what happened to
my
boy?
guy?
Young Thug don't have a bond.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I want to talk about. That lady.
Young Thug don't have a
Let's
bond.
not play the game like we don't know.
Right.
Yeah, but it's a black woman that's doing it. Yeah. That's what's fucked up. It's like, yo, bitch, you doing that that's foul. Like, all right, you had Young Thug in there for almost 2 years, right? And now you didn't give him a bond, but you let all of these white folks come in there and give them the same charge in front of everybody and give them bonds.
They can't come. Now, if you thought that Trump was not doing anything, because he's also still a former president.
Yeah.
It gives him a lot more pull than a Young Thug.
But
Yeah,
they let all those peoples out too.
Yeah,
though.
he let all those other people
And
out.
they
not
only kept the black nigga.
they only kept the black one.
Yep,
Only
and they
person.
tried to keep the black girl, but she got out. I
No,
think.
it was the black dude. He
The
looked
one
he
that-
looked
the
black.
only person that-
publicist
One of
for,
them knew that they was expendable.
Kanye.
Somebody was gonna have to stay.
They said, my homie, you got to
It's
take
a
one for
work.
the team, my
You
nigga.
feel what I'm saying?
You
Take
gotta
one
take
for
one
the team. We all know them roles. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Everybody been in the game.
That's crazy.
You know, we doing something together, and I'm the nigga that's supporting everybody.
Did anybody look at Judge Joe Brown lately? He running for mayor of Memphis.
No, I didn't see that.
Hey,
Yo, and he's firing niggas up. He told the truth about all them cases because he's a judge.
Yeah.
Right.
He was saying like, yo, all this shit is like, freedom of speech issues, right? Where you on the phone and you saying, yo, man, I want these votes, man. Like, but the context of it, they just took that piece,
and ran with
and then ran with it. But
It's more to it than that. It's more to it than that.
It's still protected. Anything you say, political speech, that shit's protected.
Yeah, but you're not gonna indict somebody like an ex-president over just a speech.
And then
you gotta have
bigger than this.
You gotta have some hard documents. You gotta have some.
You
gotta have some hard documents.
But guess what? You can.
But that's not what they
ham
did.
Sandwich.
That's not what they did. They had
They tell you
hardcore
that. They
evidence.
tell you
They could, they would, right?
But that's a fact. That's what the lawyers say. They like, yo, getting an indictment is nothing.
Right.
Look at all them people that they indicted that didn't do the crime.
No, for sure
You didn't.
And
They
then you
didn't
could
indict
indict
Young
anything.
Thug over a voice conversation. They indicted him over hardcore evidence.
They
This
watched
is
that nigga
evidence.
since 2013.
This is evidence. This is not
fucked up.
something we're just going off of word of mouth or a tape for. You can't
Hold your
convict.
head up,
You
homie.
can't convict him over a tape. You gotta convict him over
A
hardcore
lot of shit is
evidence.
circumstantial with his case too. He's supposed to be getting
But look
out.
though,
too,
also
I heard.
don't forget this. Well, I hope that happens. But look, don't forget this too though. You weren't gonna hold Trump anyways, whether he was a president or not. 'Cause
Nah.
he's an elite, and he knows.
Yeah, he
what-
knows.
He knows.
He switched his attorney right before
He
he
knows
turned
things.
himself in.
They
He
still- they
he
still
he,
put
he
the
got
mugshot
Ti.
out.
He got Ti's attorney.
Smart.
He
He
put
got
that
Gunna
He got a
attorney.
native.
Gun and Ti's attorney. Yep.
You got a native. That's smart.
So he got a game plan.
One pool around here.
And while we're on the subject of Fulton County, where Trump turned himself in at,
Blast
let's
report.
let's start the blast report off with putting Fulton County Jail
Yeah,
on
let's put
blast.
that
What is
blast.
really going on out there? Come on, Fulton County.
That's like
We got dead bodies popping up
piling up.
That's crazy.
in a jail. Like,
Piling up and piling
are y'all
up.
doing it on purpose?
Yo, the people
That's
should
crazy.
be outraged, man. Cause mate, you don't go to jail to die, bro.
Nah, you go to jail.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
You might have a
And
drug in
then-
public, nigga.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
exactly. And
That
then
ain't
it's
worth
like,
my life.
You ever been to Fulton
when
County?
you really look at the
Of course, for a driving infraction.
I've been in Fulton County for
crazy.
a hot minute, and it wasn't clean.
Yeah, at
yeah,
all.
I heard bad things about it. Yeah,
And
niggas
you know,
is dying
but
from
jails-
bed bugs are so bad that niggas was dying from.
Look,
Right,
I've been in
big
the cab. The
bugs.
cab
Ja-
is terrible.
Jails be big on medical
It's not as
because
bad
they
as,
don't want those
Fulton.
lawsuits though.
The cab is bad too. I've been in the cab too.
Terrible.
Shout out to the cab with y'all whole asses.
Yeah.
Hotel
You know,
hoe
Shout
ass
out,
niggas.
goddamn.
Right.
I remember how y'all came to get me.
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
just think that you shouldn't have to die in jail. I mean, if it's something that you was doing that bad, you got murderers and rapists and pedophiles and all those. They going in jail and walking out, but it's the brothers that's going in there
Not coming
not
home.
coming out.
Facts.
Man, bro.
So we need answers.
Yeah,
I
for
think
real.
who's ever over Fulton County should be fired. Whatever director, general manager, whoever is responsible for
And
protocol at Fulton County
facts.
Jail, all y'all need to be fired. Everybody on the staff.
Because it's a business at the end of the day. And
Right. Y'all make a lot of money off them inmates that come in there
Yeah,
every hour.
that's crazy.
I mean, why are you
man.
killing them? So
You're federally funded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Federally
that's
funded.
right. And they should be getting sued for all these deaths.
They-
too,
they
man.
will.
Every last one of them.
They will. That's why I
But
said
why
they
these-
big
why-
on
why is the
medical for
deaths
that
happening?
reason.
Why there ain't no explanations? Like what's going on? Like
Right.
what are they saying? You heard anything about it? I ain't
No.
really heard anything, but
nope, they sweeping it under the rug. They want to keep it quiet.
But
And-
my prayers do go out to all of y'all families and y'all
For real,
kids
man.
and
Shit,
everybody
fact.
that was left behind from somebody else's infractions and mistakes, man.
Yeah. They know what they doing, man. They know what them cells look like.
And everybody that's in there and everybody that's seen something and worried about nigga, bro, keep your head up and stay prayed up, bro. For real.
Everybody knows if you go to jail, there's somebody's gonna come by that door every hour
Oh, for sure.
on the hour to make sure you still in that
sometimes 30
cell or that door locked or open if it's supposed to be. You know what them cells look like, so you guys play the blind eye. So the people who's even the deputies in the some of the correctional officers, all of them need to be held accountable. Why you walk past and ignore what you saw? You ain't gonna sleep in there.
right.
At all.
Nothing but a 9 to 5 to you.
Exactly,
It's a job.
man.
Or
Niggas just trying to go
Or maybe
home.
they know and been told not to say nothing.
That's true.
Could be that.
Yeah, so Atlanta, we gotta do better, baby.
Yeah, man, got to. That's crazy.
In other news, you know, I know Tory Lanez got
man.
convicted for 10 years.
They smoked that boy.
They said he had a chance to take a plea for 4 years. 4 years.
Right.
Would you have took the plea, or would you have took a chance with your attorneys in the 10?
Nigga, I have took a plea for 4 years, but listen to me. What I'm saying is this though. That man thought he was gonna win.
He did think he was gonna win.
And he ain't never been locked up before.
Nope.
So 4 years to him sound crazy.
Sound crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
Especially,
what I'm saying?
especially if you feel like you innocent.
Right.
Yeah.
Now
It's like,
he
I ain't
feel
do this
even
shit.
Yeah, it was some funny shit
they
about
gonna
that
get you
case
an
too. You
appeal.
know that, right? It was a lot of funny shit.
I think.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of funny shit
can.
with the case.
Oh,
he
for
might,
sure.
he might get off too.
Well, hey, but
'cause,
also don't forget, Tory
Megan's,
Lanez was posting a lot of shit when it comes to them record labels.
yeah,
too.
he was.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was talking about I cracked the code and yeah,
yo,
he
did
was.
shit.
And
Who
yeah.
remembers the COVID twerk offs on Tory Lanez?
yeah.
And nigga entertained.
That was
Yeah.
Quarantine radio, right?
What? Yes,
he
sir.
had the internet
He
on
became
tilt.
an animal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
He had
Letting
the
you know
internet
that
on
no
tilt.
matter what, you can get $1 out these people by yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
without
you
no
don't-
company.
They don't want that on the
You
streets.
remember the shit he did with the NFTs too?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
NFTs
sold them
first
shit
came
for
out.
$1.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Made crazy money. He said every one of them was worth 60,000 after that.
Man, shout out to all the young black entrepreneurs. T Grizzly, you another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everything you got going on.
Yeah.
Man. These boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
talking
tell me about
Yeah, what
what
T
he got
Grizzly
going
doing?
on.
Shit, T Grizzly got the the game.
Oh
The
yeah,
Bible,
yeah,
boy,
playing,
what?
yeah.
The GTA Online. I'm talking about the official shit though with the server. He got his own server and all that. Cash out.
Oh,
For
okay,
real?
okay, yeah.
Yes.
That's
and got the
pretty
YouTube
big.
going crazy.
Oh no, that's fire.
You feel me?
That's dope.
Pay me for that one.
Yeah.
He said,
Hey.
I plugged you.
The
What's up?
gaming system is big. They got a movie coming out about that.
Yup.
And the one old boy was doing the stock, the trading and shit, and told everybody put all this money on GameStop, and all the billionaires started losing all their money, and all the regular niggas that was trading started making mad money.
Yup.
Right,
Crazy.
right.
It's about to come out. I saw the trailer the other day. It's pretty good. You know,
Watch that
What
YNW
movie
Melly
is that?
trial.
what you
Say
think
that
about it?
Shit. He better be glad. You know what I'm saying? I know he got down.
They might. What they throwing it out? Yeah.
Yeah, some shit that got thrown out. That boy,
Yeah.
that boy should be sitting home. He a
You talking
real
about?
Who?
Melly.
But do you think he killed him?
Oh yeah,
Oh, Melly.
yeah.
You think
Oh,
he
no,
killed the
well-
boy though?
But I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Nah,
just your
he-
opinion.
he,
It's just
Oh,
your
my
opinion.
I don't know because I wasn't there.
Nah,
so.
he should be home though. It was
Yeah.
a mistrial. They gotta let you
Yeah,
go.
they gotta let him
Yeah,
go.
why ain't
So
they
why
let
have
him
they
go?
already let him go though? I haven't seen no.
They should have let him go because if it's a mistrial, you gotta let. But we
But
can
then-
retry you.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
But
forget.
You
this
gotta
is
let
a-
him go
this is a-
though.
yeah,
After that,
You got to get 3 of them things in order for it to be
but don't
over.
you gotta be
over.
let free after? The
That's what
first
I'm saying.
mistrial?
Unless
Yeah.
they hit you. If they hit you with it, they can, bro. These folks.
They probably
Yeah, that's
they
crazy.
could have just given him the next trial right away.
Exactly.
Like they don't gotta let you go. Really, to be honest, if they gonna give you another trial, it could have
has to
just
be
been
expedited, too.
yeah right away. Like look, yo, here's your release form, but then here's your rearrest, and you read this and you read that, and you ain't going nowhere. You know,
Interesting.
Yeah, they could do that. Definitely could do that.
A lot of stuff, people don't realize when you in court and you go on a trial, everybody, you got to have coaches in place. And them coaches are your attorneys.
Right.
You can't play the game if all the pieces on the chessboard ain't in place.
Yes.
Right.
And do not.
And-
I did not. Go get a lawyer. No
Right.
public defender.
Yeah, get a
I'm
lawyer.
telling you,
Not a public defender.
do not.
Yeah, because they working with the state and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Well, I will say,
Directly with them.
you can use one if you have hardcore evidence that you're innocent.
I don't even know about that one.
Because I beat a DUI with a court-appointed attorney because I was so mad they took my license. I knew they had the video for it, and I knew
Right.
I was innocent.
No.
So all I needed you to do was play this video
Just listen, yeah.
in front of the grand jury. Well, you ain't got to make no argument. You ain't got to do none of that.
What's
Just
up next
play
on
the
video?
video.
That was out here.
Yeah, that was in Cobb County.
And-
And see, I got arrested for a DUI in Kennesaw. Georgia State patrol officers pulled a roadblock in Kennesaw. Didn't notify Cobb County because you in Cobb County district or county. You booked me in Smyrna jail and you wrote the report up in the city of Marietta.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
The reason why he wrote the report in the city of Marietta is because the city of Marietta has a 98% conviction rate.
Woo, just like
he was
Stafford
trying to get
Virginia.
you.
Wow.
So when I went to court, the guy told me, well, we can't admit the video of your arrest because we can't make out your feet. So I'm like, how you can't make out my feet? Let me see the video.
Your feet?
Well, we can't show you. We can't, because, I got to walk a straight line. I got to stand on one leg and all that shit.
Yeah.
They have to present any evidence that is shown against
He
them.
lied to
bullshit.
me. He said they couldn't make out my feet. So he said, if we can't make out your feet, we can't submit the video to the judge. Right. So now it's your word against the cop. And usually the judge sides with the cop. So he told me, Mr. Groves, I advise you to bar it over to Cobb County. I was like, well, now I got to wait another 3 to 6 months before I get a court date to go to Cobb County.
Right.
I said, man, I think you lying. And I told him, I looked him dead in his eyes, and he got teary-eyed. And like, I know he lying.
Yeah.
So when I got to Cobb County, I didn't want to pay for a court-appointed attorney. I was pissed off. I was like, well, somebody got to show this video. Let me see if I can't make my feet out. Even if I can't make my feet out, you seen something. Yeah. There's something on there. So, and I didn't blow.
Right.
So I had
You
that.
refused?
I didn't refuse.
You can always refuse.
I know
No,
you
don't
refuse
want
to go to
to.
jail, but you can't refuse.
I went
I'd
to
rather
But you have an opportunity to go home if you word it right.
Do it, yeah. I just got a DUI a few weeks ago, so I got caught on Monday. So
hey, join the club.
Yeah, I don't like it. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't want to be in this club.
Don't drink and drive.
He did me dirty because the nigga, I did everything he asked, and I told him, I said, I know I passed those tests. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, well, blow into this. I said, why? If I know I passed the test. He said,
that's what they
just
want.
blow into it. So I did it.
Don't do it.
I blew into the shit. Hold on, I blew into the shit, right? Boom. He said, all right, would you be willing to take another one at the precinct? I said, nah, you picking on me now.
Yeah.
I said, I just did it. Like, what's up? He was like, well, you refused and now you under arrest. So he arrested me. Mind you, I didn't know if you refuse, they automatically, before you even go to court, they're going to suspend your license for a year. My shit done right now for a year. No. Already.
If you just got it done, you got to pay that $150.
It's too late for me because he didn't tell me about that.
It's on the back of your ticket.
I didn't read all that.
That's what I did.
It's been over 30 days already.
I wrote down how I felt like he arrested me unlawfully. Yeah. I paid the $150, and they gave me my license back.
I didn't do it in time. My shit, it's been over 45 days. My shit done.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, on the actual ticket, it says I refused. But when they print you the white sheet that look like the ticket, it says that I took a test.
And
no, it doesn't have. It just dashes where it says what kind of test and what the numbers was.
See, that's how I won my case. Because when they sent me to Cobb County, they played a video, and I was pissed off. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with this video. And my attorney said, what did I do? Tell me what's going on. I said, did you watch the video? He said, no. I said, well, watch the video and then call me back. And then he called me back and said, well, hey, man, you got something here. He was like, you said a little too much in the car ride to jail. I said, I don't give a fuck what I said in the car ride to jail. He took me to jail and towed my fucking car. My fucking truck. I can say what the hell I want to say. I told the nigga take me back home. I was gonna get you.
Oh shit!
So
trying to get other type of charges.
Yeah. So when I got to court and then they put the guy on the stands, come to find out he filled out a report in the city of Marietta that I blew over the limit, and then the other report in Smyrna where they booked me at, he put over there I refused to blow. So you contradicted yourself on the report.
Yeah.
So now you're not a credible person.
You're not credible at all.
So when the jury saw the video, they saw how I parked the video. I parked my truck. Excuse me. I walked back to the car in a straight line. I wasn't swerving or doing any of that shit. They saw me standing there for 30 minutes talking to this guy about why the fuck you pulled me over on the roadblock that you did illegally. Guy told me. They sold a cop run in front of me when I was walking a straight line. By law, if you take a sobriety test and anybody compromises that sobriety test, so say for instance, because the roadblock didn't look like a roadblock, so cars was going through because they didn't look like a roadblock.
Right.
So the cop ran after another car in front of me while I'm walking a straight line. They supposed to throw that out right immediately. Yeah. And send me on my way. No matter if I was swerving or anything, it was compromised.
Yeah.
I didn't refuse. I asked the dude, did you have another test to give me? Because I don't trust these devices. So I didn't refuse. I told him I didn't trust your devices.
Yeah.
So I won the case by the fact that it was compromised. He should have threw it out. The other part, he lied on his report. And 2, when they saw the video, they saw, and they heard me in the backseat of the car, hey, man, why you letting them white folks go through? You ain't stopped them? I said, how come there's only blacks and Mexicans sitting back here?
He's going in.
And that jury had blacks, Mexicans, and whites on there. And my attorney argument, I was like, make sure you argue this. That could have been any of them.
Right.
That could have been their kids. That could have been them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, it's not against the law to drink. It's against the law to be behind the wheel impaired. I wasn't impaired. He was mad because I told him, when he asked me if I had something to drink, I said, yeah, I had a drink or 2. I'm not impaired. It's not against the law. If it's against the law, why you serving alcohol?
Right, exactly. How you gonna serve alcohol to a nigga with a whip?
Right.
We all got cars outside, nigga.
Yeah.
What you saying?
And come to find out, that cop, I was his first arrest. They had just put the roadblock up 20 minutes before he called him. They asked him when they put the roadblock up. He said, I was told an hour before, but they also brung the captain who did the roadblock up, and he lied and said the guy said he was told 20 minutes. The captain said he gave him an hour in advance notice. So they lied too.
Up.
And when I walked out of that courtroom with a non-guilty verdict, I walked out to a hallway full of state troopers.
Oh shit!
Wow.
They were all in the hallway. I'm talking about at least 30 of them, all looking at me.
That's crazy. They probably want to fuck you up.
Give it up for winning, man.
So
And I did that with a court-appointed attorney. I wasn't gonna pay for that shit.
You don't technically have to give nobody your ID if you get pulled over. You just have to present it.
That's right.
A very important thing right there. Just that alone.
Yeah.
And you knowing to call their supervisor.
Also, you don't have to get out your car
At all.
if you ain't commit a crime.
Yep.
He's supposed to tell you what crime you committed.
Exactly. Otherwise, it's an unlawful stop.
Yep.
So all it has to do is be unlawful one time and you get loose. So
Yep.
Right.
You might have to fight it, but you know.
That's putting you up on game for real.
Yeah. So be careful out here in Atlanta. And people that know that live here in Atlanta, they will arrest you.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about your status or none of that shit.
None of that.
Well,
They love arresting celebrities.
With status, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
They love arresting
Exactly.
celebrities. They love arresting people that got stuff going on. And if you go to Cobb County, be careful. You know, count
they
on
told
being
me that
busted.
same
That's
thing.
what Cobb
Yeah,
County
being
means.
busted.
Cobb.
You said count
Yeah.
on being busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, please be careful.
Go on vacation. Come on. Leave home on probation.
Oh shit.
That's what they say.
So I'm about to try to take a trip to the cabins before the summer is officially over.
Shout out to the cabins. I just left the cabins.
First time to the
Cabins?
Blue Ridge Zone.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
just left the
dope.
cabins
never
last
been
weekend, or Labor Day weekend. Shout out to the cabins.
I ain't never been to the cabins.
You know what?
I've never been there either.
You feel me? We know
It's
why.
different, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, it's
How-
real quiet.
Yeah, you get serious killer
Right.
vibes
You know,
with
it's
it?
not a lot of us out there.
See, that's
Uh-oh.
what. Yeah, for me, that's what.
You know what I'm saying?
Is
And
that by Lake Lanier?
No, I'm not doing nothing about like.
Yeah,
Blue Ridge.
that's why I asked.
Nah, the Blue Ridge is probably.
No,
up
Blue
there
Ridge
by,
is up north,
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
575
all right.
north, going
Okay.
towards Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the fact that I'm away from the city. Get everything you need before you get to the cabins,
Right.
because you gotta drive before you get back to
You got
city life.
electricity in there?
It was electricity, you know.
Nah, I was looking at the.
We had the jacuzzi.
Nigga, I was looking online. That shit posh.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
They
right.
got infinity pools up there.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
It's
lit.
a
It's
little
lit.
cabin
I had a
at
game
time.
room in the basement. We
A
had the
tree
jacuzzi
house.
out there. We made the fire at night and shit. I thought it was nice. The spiders is big. Be careful of the
Oh
spiders.
shit.
Oh yeah, I don't do spider snakes.
I don't do
none of
spider
that.
You know,
snakes
Lizards.
either.
because you know sometimes them cabins they be sitting there empty because ain't nobody rented out for weeks.
Damn.
And by the time you
You
get
got
up
a
there,
whole snake in that
yeah.
Oh, a snake in that mug?
No, I ain't had no snake, but
There's a snake in my boot.
You said a big ass. I'm not with the spiders though.
yeah.
Not at all.
But you it kind of makes you wonder though at night when you outside on that campfire and
Well,
all
look,
you
though,
got
I
is
bet
woods
the
around you.
sky Look crazy.
Like, what
It
the
looked
hell?
real good, man.
Right.
Like you could see all the stars. It's, you know, I used to go to country growing up.
Yeah.
You know, when I wanted to get away from the city.
Yeah.
So you don't see the sky in the city like you see it in the country.
Yeah.
So you know, it lights up everything. But what's eerie about it? You in the woods.
Right.
There's a lot of shit in the woods.
Yeah, wild animals. Wild animals. Yeah.
So-
Now we was out there strapped,
That
but
sound crazy.
it's a lot of stuff in the woods. You hear rustling in the bushes.
Oh yeah, that's a freak.
You know what I'm
Bears
saying?
and shit
You got
out there,
bears,
motherfucker.
you got deers, You know what I'm saying? You got rabbits.
Yeah, bring the
Fuck
strap
that.
on the cabin
And,
trip.
yeah, and then you
Shit,
got
I'm
stuff you
bringing
don't know
extra.
about that you may
I'm
not
bringing that
believe.
big thing, boy. I'm trying to chop something up.
You feel me? So look,
Just in case.
Since last time we stopped, I see my boy Allah dabbling in some music.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I been rapping lately.
Yeah. I'm out of
Yeah,
retirement, man. It's the Atlanta vibe,
rapping.
man. That shit got me like.
Shout
I
out to that.
appreciate that, man. Word, that's real shit. Yeah, I
I'm
be doing my thing. I got a new producer, you know.
Had dropped the video. He ain't tell y'all from last season, but yeah.
What's that? I ain't dropped no video.
What? I'm talking about the last video that you did.
Oh, Jalen dropped a video.
Nah. Oh yeah. I mean, we get that in the works.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the last one you did though.
What one I did?
Yeah, I didn't
Shine
even
on.
know. I didn't know about that.
You had the Mozzie with the all white backdrop around that jump.
Was that me?
Yes.
I can't
He said,
remember.
was
I
that
ain't
me?
did no music in a minute.
Man, that's some
I haven't even been hungry to do music right
real?
now, man.
Yeah, the music business is stale,
listen,
too,
my
man.
musical taste is different, and what's popping right now, and what the labels are looking for to me, because I'm older. I'm not talking about the same stuff these young cats
That's
are
what
talking
they
about.
need, though.
That's what they do. That's
But
what they
look,
do.
Music is for anybody.
It is.
Right,
everybody.
they
It
need
is.
that.
It's
I'm not
always
worried about
somebody.
what's in. I'm
See,
worried
right.
about what I like.
What I like. Yes,
And I like your
do-
stuff.
I might do shit for myself, but I'm not hungry to push it. Like I ain't got I ain't got nothing to be in the clubs
you
late
just
at
need-
night.
Who said you gotta do that?
Right.
Oh, you just need to do
You
drop.
right.
Yeah,
you
this
right.
shit
Because your
this is
visuals
the
be
internet
on
now.
point. Your
Right.
production be on point. So you can't say you don't care too much because you know not to half-ass nothing.
Right.
Right.
Half-ass.
Right.
So
Well,
everything you drop is
yeah, I know the
subpar,
form. I
quality.
appreciate
You know
that.
what though?
I appreciate that.
I know one of y'all just was about to say this, but I think the biggest problem that a lot of people have is, there's a lot of us, bro, that don't do half the shit that's in these songs, bro.
That too.
We not pop. We ain't doing certain things. Nigga, there's people my age at least. I know y'all age that need age appropriate music.
Right. Yeah.
Talk about the
Right.
shit that we doing.
Right.
These niggas ain't
Yeah,
talking about we
for the
doing.
kids,
We in the
too.
club having fun saying what they doing,
Yeah.
but that ain't really what we doing.
Yeah.
Imagine
Right.
feeling how they feel if somebody was talking about what we do for real.
Right.
Because nigga, I'm talking about fucking paying bills, and I'm talking about
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying,
Right.
You know
like
what?
life
You know
and
what?
shit for
You know
real.
what that made me think? Since I ain't seen y'all in a couple of months, I had my daughter down here from New York for the summer, right?
Oh well.
Yeah, and I'm riding with her, and like, yo, bro, I had to turn the radio off because I'm looking for age appropriate shit on the radio, but a lot of shit that's playing is like some shit that's like.
You don't want her in that.
And she know about them songs. I can't.
Oh wow, yeah.
She just know about them. Like, I know
Shit,
about
my
them.
daughter know about him. She's 7.
What y'all feel about the girl? What's her name, Brad? I don't even want to give her.
Look.
Yeah, the girls is. They say the girls is taking over right now.
Hey, yo, Pete,
Yeah, but certain things
Because
shit is
they
not
all-
even
but they all
appropriate,
sound
but
the
no,
same.
shit.
Shout
all
out
doing
to they
whole shit.
hustle and grind.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to y'all hustle.
It's
Yeah.
out there.
But shit is getting a little
Out of hand.
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna-
bro.
You gotta do more than just
My daughter
Let me-
13.
turn around and twerk. You gotta do a little. I need a little more than
Nah.
just turn around and twerking.
Wait, it's worse than that though. Did you see the new video with Cardi B and Megan?
I heard the song.
They listen. There was a scene that you know what I'm saying. They scissoring in the fucking video, bro. Like literally one scene, they both rapping because they go back and forth at one point. So they like on this thing where they like hanging next to each other. They doing a lot of closeness because they going back and forth. They literally are in a scissor position where two women have sex and rapping on the beach. With it looks like porn, bro.
Bro, a lot of these women music don't even they shitting on dudes.
What's the name of that video?
It was whatever the new one is. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard she got a new one.
I don't know. It's
heard
the
it.
newest one they
look
got.
at
That shit just came out though. Literally,
Just came out.
Yeah.
The song is kind of hot though.
The song is hot.
Song
The
probably
video is
fire.
hot, but it's sexy. It's very sexual.
Okay.
But all that stuff is sexual. Yeah. Look at Janelle Monáe. She damn near made a porn video. I mean, she butt naked on there, damn near.
Yeah,
She eating the girl out. She playing with the girl booty and
Nah,
everything.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't
And
know
her
about
album
that.
still flopped.
Right.
So you
Nigga
know,
sold porn. and stuff like
Damn.
that.
Can we
You
get
thought
the
that was
one,
gonna-
one, one?
right.
Yeah,
Still
I
flopped.
heard that in my head.
That's
like,
crazy.
Those is publicity stunts. You need to
Right.
cut it out.
and
You're
shit
supposed
ain't
to win with
working.
that.
If you free, we better tell you.
But
That's
that's what
crazy.
it come down to.
I know when they be lying.
When you dealing with a lot of these major labels, they want to push an agenda.
Oh, for sure.
Yup.
You know, they
got
they
to
they,
program
they want you
shit.
they want to program our mind. They don't want us to be aware and conscious of how a woman really should act,
For sure.
Right.
or how a woman should carry herself. They don't want to talk about business. A woman being business minded in her
about
music.
But
It's
look,
about
though.
a man giving them money. If he ain't got no money,
Yeah.
he ain't shit. Or my ass is fat, or
Yeah.
my titties and my
Right,
girls,
all
and
that, all
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
too much after a while.
It's like all y'all got the same. Who gonna step out the box? We don't have like a Rod Digger no more. We don't have like a Lauryn Hill no more. We
Yeah.
don't have like a you know. I
They
can't say.
out there, but they getting over.
I can't say Lil Kim. You know, Lil Kim. Lil Kim, the originator of it.
Right, she
I fuck
started
with a
the
cat
shit.
called Thundercat. That nigga fat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Thundercat. He like that. He
Okay.
like.
Okay.
Rhapsody is like that.
Yeah,
I will say Rhapsody is like
Yeah,
that.
Rhapsody is.
I like St. John.
Lauryn
you know
Hill.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? My partner's in producing engineer for St.
Yeah.
John. He
Okay.
fire.
You gotta dig
Right.
real deep into some of this music
Define
to
some
find
new
some
cats,
substance.
right?
Substance.
facts.
I like to get crunk too. You know what I'm saying? I like to be turned up by
Yeah.
a lot of music.
Yeah.
But every day I can't do it every day now.
But
I don't,
see-
I don't have that beef to
Right.
be in that mindset every day.
But that's the thing. You know how it was before?
Mm-hmm.
There was certain songs that you only heard in the club.
Right.
Yeah.
But those are the songs you hear everywhere now.
yeah.
Man.
There is no outside the club songs no
Nah,
more.
it ain't.
There's
Right.
no there's no album cuts no more.
Right.
Everything
You
on
right.
the album is
Everything
is trying to be a single.
Singles.
Nobody
Yeah,
does
singles,
albums
they all
no
sound
more.
the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're,
they
you're,
do
you're,
after
you're,
the
you're,
singles hit.
you're lucky if you can find a good artist that can have a good album. Now
sure.
they're doing singles. You
Yeah,
got one or
everything
two
is single.
songs, but you go by the album, the rest of that
But
shit
look,
is
though,
trash.
Facts.
look though, they dropping a lot more music because they dropping a single down there.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
weeks.
Did we get
Yeah.
the number one rap album yet? Because I heard that we was
Shit,
down
nigga,
with the
it-
number one
it's-
rap.
I don't know who it would be.
albums and shit.
I don't know who it would be.
It go about a week, damn near,
Yeah.
or about a
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm voting for Gunna right now.
That
I'm not.
song he got is crazy.
I can't do
his,
that.
his album
I ain't
down.
gonna lie.
That's like voting for Takashi.
I mean, listen, Tekashi ain't spitting like Gunna
The
though.
song though.
Listen, let me tell you something.
On the stand he is.
Shit, me. Oh man.
On the stand he's
Yeah,
spitting just
we
like
got up
Takashi.
all
Right,
day.
Jesus.
Facts.
But look, Takashi going up in Latin America right now. He had to go back to his people.
I will say Young
Yeah.
Thug got a dope album.
Huh?
But I don't think
Yo,
people
Thug's
looking
last
at
album
Gunna
was
the
kinda
same
dope.
way.
The one he
They
just
look at
dropped.
it.
Right,
I don't
listen.
even
They
really-
playing that single on there.
Let me tell you something. Gunna is selling out shit
Oh, for
more
sure.
than everybody else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
That's
they fucking
crazy.
with Gunna. Listen, that album he put out is fire.
I think that
He
shit
got
was
the
number
hottest.
one.
He got the hottest. That fuck
That
you mean
single,
is
yeah, Fuck
crazy.
You Mean is retarded.
That shit retarded.
Is he talking
And
something
the whole
about-
album?
Yeah,
he's
he's
talking
going-
about that
he's
shit on,
explaining shit?
on everything.
Okay.
He's going in on it.
Everything.
He came out and just went at everybody like that. It's, the song's called
Yeah,
"Fuck
I
You
heard a
Mean."
little line he
Like, you
shot
know
at
what I'm saying? What about Killer Mike? Some Killer Mike album was dope.
Lil Baby and about
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit.
He came at Lil Baby.
Yeah.
BG out.
Oh, BG.
Oh, yeah, BG.
Shout out to
BG.
BG.
Yeah.
Chopper City.
Yeah.
Birdman picked him up and everything.
Oh,
and
He signed the Cash Money officially. I think
Gave him
today.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Bird,
signed
know.
the Cash Money.
the real nigga
He
moment
probably
right
gave him
there.
a
That was
nice
really-
bag.
you don't
too,
see
man.
Birdman do that all the time.
Shit, but look,
Yeah.
you know what Birdman
Point
do
proof.
in the dark.
Right, I
I'm
think
tell
so.
you like this: Birdman's still the greatest CEO of all time. that
Well,
I know.
yeah.
Greatest to see all
The
time.
greatest music
Independent.
mogul of all time.
All time?
That I know is Birdman. Ain't nobody do it as hard or as good as Birdman, and everybody else.
And just
has-
rap or all
No, I'm
music?
talking about the
As a
whole.
CEO with
I'm
the
talking about the whole
label.
template.
Yeah.
You got to think about
Better
it.
than Jimmy Iovine?
QP.
Nah, he did. He did.
Better than
Everybody-
Jimmy Iovine?
He's still on
Listen
top right
to
now,
me.
though. He's still
Yo
the
Gotti-
biggest
Better
right
than
now.
Jimmy
My
Iovine?
nigga,
Yes, yes.
Everybody, because
Yes.
everybody that's number one in music right now is still following his blueprint right
Yeah.
now. He has something to do with something.
No.
Something
It's
else.
even worse, bro. He is still number one.
He's
because he
not
got-
better than Jimmy
got Drake.
But
Iovine.
He
alright,
is,
first
bro.
of all, you can't compare them because number one, Jimmy Iovine is the CEO of a major label, and you ain't signing nobody. Jimmy Iovine.
He already signed everybody.
No,
he had
what
to
I,
sign.
no, I'm saying his label. He don't need no distribution. He's the
Right.
He's the dude.
Yeah.
Right.
But when we talk about
Because ain't no
Yeah,
Birdman
and
in it without
but-
Jimmy either.
but-
Now on
but
priority,
when we
put
talk
them
about-
on the map.
But when we talk about who's winning, which one of those big CEOs, any of them, even Jimmy Iovine, let's even use him. Which one of them is still got the number one artist or the number two artist? He still got Drake. That's still under
Right,
him.
that's still
He
big.
still got Nicki Minaj. That's
Young
still
boy,
under him.
yeah.
He's still
Yeah.
everybody that's hot. He
will
brought
give
him
you
out.
He got a lot of
Listen,
artists
he brought
still.
out. He brought out Young Thug. He brought out Rich Homie Quan. He brought out everybody that's hot.
Yeah.
I don't know about
And then
Future.
going
but-
back to Yo
Did
you bring out
Gotti.
Future?
Future has something to do. Nigga, he signed Future too before.
No, he
Well,
wasn't on Rich Gang?
Rocco,
Rocco did.
no, Future,
no. It was,
Future.
What Future on Rich Gang?
Being on Rich Gang don't mean he was signed. It might have been like y'all fucking with each other
Yeah.
because nobody signed him. Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, none of them niggas on Rich Gang signed to him. None of them was signed to him.
It was just a
He
project.
just put them out. Like that's what makes it even bigger. Like I just put y'all out and y'all did your own thing.
Drake was under Young Money. Lil Wayne
And
made
Young Money was
under Cash Money.
Yeah, so he
but
still
that's Lil Wayne that
But you
found
know what we
Drake
gotta
and
give him
gave Drake
credit
that
for, though?
because Drake was writing Lil Wayne shit.
We don't
We
know.
gotta give him credit
It's still
for
his
still
umbrella.
being here.
Still
25
relevant.
years later, still relevant, still getting to the bag. You know what I mean?
Because that's what it.
No, I don't take nothing from Birdman. But the greatest,
He
I
the
don't
first,
know
he
about
the
that.
first
Bro,
CEO.
listen,
getting
you got
100
Quincy
million.
Jones. You got.
So let me break it even down, even crazier for you. Okay, so Pete, Yo Gotti in turn with Birdman, right?
Right.
That whole nigga, that whole Lil Wayne era, all that shit. Yo Gotti was there the whole time, soaking up game. Yo Gotti left, did his own thing.
Yeah.
With everything that he
Everybody
loved.
need a mentor.
Created, right, but listen to me. Not only did he do that for them,
Gucci, I about to say that.
motherfucking QC,
Ross.
Right.
Ross
Yeah.
learned from him.
which gives you a little baby,
Yeah.
which gives you all the number one artists
Right now.
Right,
DJ
he's connected.
Khaled, DJ
All
Khaled.
Go back to
DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled.
Nigga, for the last 20 years, every number one artist that we've had has been from him.
Okay.
Niggas don't even
Right, that's
realize
big.
I can see that
That's
argument.
what I'm saying.
I can see that argument.
That's crazy.
I can see that argument.
And I will say this. I wouldn't say number one CEO or number one. I would
He's
just
the number
say
one stunner.
I would
He
ju-
been.
yeah, that I would
Man,
just say I
when
would
that
just
song
say,
came out.
I would just say the number one like out of the crews, like the Puffies, the him,
Yeah.
out of
Hip-hop,
them.
hip-hop.
That's why I wouldn't put Jimmy
Yeah.
Iovine in that.
Right, okay.
But the niggas who came in with a crew and then elevated, I think he did it the best. Out of
We
all
ain't
of
talking
them.
about Master P, even though he's a genius.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Master
gonna bring
P,
up Master
yeah.
P, but he's not better than
We ain't
Birdman.
talking about
Master P, he pioneered what Birdman did.
But
Right,
Dame,
right, right.
but Dame
Usher
Dash.
in, but-
Let's
well-
not forget what Dame Dash
Oh,
brought
yeah,
to
yeah.
the
For
table.
sure,
You
for
can't
sure,
forget
for sure.
Dame,
You talking about we wouldn't have no
Birdman is
Kanye,
still better than that.
but
yeah,
you wouldn't have no
exactly.
Kanye. You ain't got no
But he
Twister.
ain't
Well, you had
around with
Twister,
the
but
music
Twister
no
was
more.
elevated when he came over.
Okay,
You ain't
okay.
got no Cameron
So now,
that got
here we go.
elevated.
And
Jim
They're kinda neck and
Jones.
neck.
You take a,
Well, you had Cameron. You didn't
what
have
was
Jim
the first
Jones.
name you said?
Closer.
Jimmy Iovine.
No. The first artist that you said, Kanye.
Oh, yeah,
Would
Kanye
you
from
take
Dame
a
Dash.
Wayne over? Would you replace Wayne with Kanye, or would you take Wayne before Kanye?
I'm taking
As
Kanye
an
before
artist,
Wayne.
I would take.
Kanye
Yeah.
because
I would take Wayne
he's a
as
double
an
threat
artist.
Yeah,
because
he's a producer and
Kanye
everything,
is a
he write all his
producer
own songs.
and,
For sure.
and he sells millions of
Yeah.
records.
And he's
But I'm talking about just artistry.
And-
We're not even talking about production. Because even before you knew what Kanye was, you was listening to his music. You feel what I'm saying?
But I
I'm
never
talking about
heard of-
artistry as far as
Now, I knew him as a
rap.
producer
Wayne
first.
is
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew him as a producer
Yeah.
first. When he was struggling to even get his shit out,
Yeah.
I already remember Old Boy
We heard
and all
his-
those
we heard his-
songs
we
that
heard his music.
You know what I'm saying? He was already
Yeah.
relevant as far as
I
that.
forgot
We're a
he
little
did the
older
beat,
than
Old
you, so
Boy.
we
He did,
watched.
bruh, he did all
we-
that beginning, a lot of that
Yeah,
beginning shit with
that's
Jay Z.
fire
shit.
It was
Yeah.
between him and Just Blaze.
Yeah.
It was them
Yeah.
two going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I never heard Kanye any controversy with Kanye writing his own music.
Oh, you ain't gonna hear that.
To me, I think Lil Wayne.
Well,
Well, he's
No,
done a lot
you
of
had
stuff.
Gilly the
no,
Kid.
no,
You had
no,
Gilly
no.
the Kid.
No,
You got a
no.
couple other
That's
ones.
well, the thing is this: the way Kanye writes, he has people in the room, and you could contribute because
Kanye
I
was
know-
a writer before he had all that.
Shout out to Rhyme Fest. I know
Rhyme Fest, yeah.
He helped write Jesus Walks, or if he didn't write it, Consequence helps him write. There's a bunch of people
Consequence
that
was a big influence, but
Yeah.
we're talking about hooks. Nobody wrote Kanye's verses. It's always it's okay to get a hook from somebody else.
Yeah,
Don't get your verse from somebody else if you're a
that's kind
rapper.
of crazy. You think
You
Wayne
see what I'm
really
saying?
did that though?
I do. Gilly wrote his
Oh,
shit,
yeah, Gilly
and
did.
I
They
don't
might
care
have
what
on some of
nobody
the
said.
early shit, yeah.
And now I
Before-
know how this shit really go.
Before Drake came out, Kanye, Lil Wayne's style was totally different. Before he got with
Nah, for
with
sure.
Drake, and he embodied the punchlines sound the same, the melodies sound the same.
With Drake,
Yep.
I honestly felt like they were identical. Honestly,
Never. Lil Weezy was
No,
wobbly,
no, no.
wobbly, wobbly.
No. That's not what
Before
I mean.
Drake came
when
in.
Drake came, by the time Drake came out, I'm saying they sounded identical. I'm agreeing with you. The thing is
Oh,
that
yeah.
we got Drake. Wayne was probably already changing his style to match Drake before we got Drake.
Right,
So to
yeah.
me, it sounded like
He
Drake
took-
followed
Yeah,
Wayne.
Wayne
No,
style.
Wayne
That's what
followed
it said.
Drake.
I'm hearing it now.
You know why?
but
Because
I'm glad
that's
that
a
you said it.
Canadian. That's not a Louisiana lingo that he
Yeah.
switched his style up to.
Facts,
That's not
okay.
a Louisiana style that he embodied. He
Yeah.
embodied the up north style,
Yeah.
which what Drake does right
Now
now.
you got that from Gilly. He changed
Drake's
that
still
from Gilly.
The Carter 1 came from
Yeah.
Gilly,
Carter 1 is
and
when
you
he
can
changed
tell. So he was able.
I think
He'd
that
already
was,
started
Billy's
bodying.
beef too, right?
So you-
in the
do you-
beginning with that, like, yo, that I gave you a
I
little
like
bit of
I like
sauce.
Do you
Lil
think
Wayne's
Drake-
music, but I just know Lil Wayne didn't do it by himself.
You
I
think
believe
Drake
he
was
had
writing
to
it? But you know what?
Yeah,
though?
I believe he was writing it.
I want to go back to what y'all was saying about the moguls, because honestly, I don't want to give it all to Dame Dash, because Dame Dash and Jay, you know,
Right.
it was a team.
Yeah.
But that is kind of some of the biggest shit because Jay's still moving. He got everybody.
Right.
So if we gonna
Kanye
do who
still
signed
moving.
who,
Kanye's
that's
still
ju-
moving.
you know that the
J.
Rockefeller,
Cole
Still
is
irrelevant.
they kind of big.
And look who
Because they
Jay-Z
created,
brought in.
you know,
Rihanna.
Even J. Cole.
you know, Jay-Z created Maybach Music, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he had Triple C's, which was his people's, but then when you sign to Def Jam, it's like, nigga, take my two artists,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, and then and make this new shit.
Yeah, and he was
I
CEO
made
of a
you
Def
over.
Jam when
He
all that
was.
shit
Yeah.
changed.
I
He
didn't
signed
know
Ross.
that.
He signed Ross, bro.
Maybach
Yeah,
Music
he
came
did.
in
I
over.
remember that.
And you know
When
he
he was president.
He was managing Meek, and Meek was signing Rock Nation as management, and so was Wale.
Oh,
Both of them was signed to
Brung
Jay.
Brung Rihanna over.
Yeah, take my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Puff was basically damn near managing Ross. Because when Puff got involved with Ross, that's when the videos got bigger.
Yep.
That's
And
when
his
he
rap
riding through the
changed, too.
sand. Yeah. Puff made Ross kind of like, you know what I'm
Big,
saying?
bigger,
yeah,
bigger.
nigga, you know Puff probably had one of them talks. Nigga, you Rick motherfucking Ross.
Just
you,
like
you the
when-
biggest.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
like
that's
Montana.
what Puff
Just like
was fucking with him,
Montana.
yeah.
Montana elevated when he got around. Puff.
Yes, he
Montana,
did.
That guy.
Damn, so you know they
So
all
it's a lot
kind
of
of yeah.
moguls, man. Shout out to all the moguls.
I like
man.
Birdman, but I can't say
I just think
best. He up there
to
though.
me, he the best.
Yeah.
Him and
He's
Slim
one
up
of the
there.
best. I give him
Yeah,
that
him
too.
To me, are the best.
And you don't even hear nothing about Slim,
You ain't
man.
supposed to,
Slim
that's
is
Right, he stayed behind the scenes.
Slim
You know
was
what's crazy?
eating.
And
The only thing you heard about Slim was when he was sick. He be eating. That's the best way to be too.
right, stay out the way, man.
Ben naive.
But Jimmy Iovine,
Right.
you signed Dre. Dre signs M signs 50. 50 still doing what he doing.
Yeah, but that's only one little.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I mean, it's big still. Don't get me
But that's
wrong.
still big though.
Because Jimmy got a lot of people under his belt other than that. But you know what I'm saying?
You don't have Bruce
Wayne
Springsteen. You don't
is
have
still-
That's crazy.
YouTube and all them
That's crazy.
YouTube
YouTube
and all them
got three
motherfuckers
up.
without Jimmy Iovine.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think
Jimmy
too many
Iovine got
people.
old money.
Yeah, he
You
do.
know what I'm saying? Rock and roll old money.
Think about it though.
So,
Right now, if you lined up Nicki, Drake, and Wayne, those three is a powerhouse. No one can
Yeah.
fuck with right
That's
now.
the game. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
the-
know. I
that's the
can't really
whole
say
game.
that. I think there is something you can line up that
No,
can
I'm
fuck
talking
with
about
him.
as a team. I'm talking about
I
as a
believe.
team.
Like
What
if you-
other team has three people like
yeah,
that?
three people. Yeah,
if,
three
if
best.
you line
3 on
Jay,
3.
Kanye, and
No, I'm talking about that exists as a team right
Hey.
now. Those three are a team.
oh well,
I forgot to ask y'all, man. Did y'all see that Charleston White interview after he left from Aiden Ross?
No, what happened?
I don't like Charleston White.
You know, like
I mean, look, I didn't like Charleston
He say
White.
some
Yeah,
good
I
shit
don't either.
sometimes.
Then I
Until I
listening to-
started listening and
Listen
watching.
to
He
him.
say some
Yeah,
good
he be
stuff.
saying some
I feel like
real
he
shit.
just
His
keep it real.
delivery is
Yeah.
bad.
it's bad, but he keep it a buck though.
And-
Keep it a bean.
He
And what he
do,
represents,
It's too much of a bean.
Yeah, it's
man.
the- it's the-
Yeah,
he
I think-
reckless.
It's the
put no
snitching.
filter
It's
on
the,
it.
Nah, I
He
think it's
reckless.
just his delivery.
His delivery, he's reckless.
Yeah.
it's
he
when he
don't-
start
he
talking
don't-
about he
Nigga, I
gonna
got
tell on
45
everybody that just fuck with niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I
got
tell
all
you,
these guns at
I'll
home.
get you locked up. You
Right.
know, like you
Yeah,
gonna
I
go to
wouldn't,
jail.
I wouldn't take this
Yeah.
approach.
You
Like,
snitching
you know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
but look though, if you don't live in the streets,
Then he can't get to you.
Yeah,
but-
that
don't
part he
follow
be
street
giving up
rules.
real.
He
He
doing
be,
street
real, though.
shit though, and you want to snitch when things don't go your way.
True.
nah, but his
No,
he-
that's what I don't like.
He's not really in the streets
what I
no
don't
more.
like.
He be letting it be known that he's not really. He's not a street nigga. You know, he be
He's
letting it
not.
be known.
He also
lets
say
it be known. You know what I mean?
he
He's
also
not.
say a lot of shit that other people don't want to say.
He do.
Right.
He
Yeah.
put it out there, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and that's needed. So that's what I like about the nigga.
Yeah, he do.
Right.
He does that. I will say that, and he pushes the envelope too, and he not scared about doing it. I mean, but it is what it is. You know, that's
Right.
Charleston White. He,
But-
he
Yeah,
got a platform
niche.
because
He
people
made a
give it
niche
to
for
him.
himself.
What?
I didn't know he was a comedian. For real.
Yeah, he does appearances.
He does.
yeah.
He does comedy around the country, getting paid for that.
Did y'all
shit.
see DJ Envy and Tyrese interview?
No, what
How they
happened?
were- how they were
seen
beefing
a
and
clip
stuff?
of it, but I
They was
I didn't-
beefing?
And Envy said, yeah, the stuff you said around my wife, he said something about I should take the fist to your cheek or something like that. I don't know. It's
Were
like
they was serious?
Oh,
Tyrese, they were trying to basically say Tyrese was on his medication at the time, and that's the reason
Oh, wow.
why he was acting that way. Tyrese felt like he helped him a lot to get to where he was at, and
He felt like Envy helped him?
no, Envy got help from Tyrese.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't know that. And Tyrese basically told him all the stuff. Yeah, this is what I did for you. This anytime you came to
nigga,
Atlanta.
if you want to be like that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And Envy just basically got mad at one point and just cut him off.
but I understand
When he got
it,
to a
though.
certain
I don't wanna
level.
Be I did this for you, ass nigga.
Right?
I
Yeah,
don't
you
wanna
don't
be that
want
type
that
of
either.
nigga.
Yeah.
What I do for a nigga, I do for
Yeah,
a nigga.
yeah.
It ain't
So,
for me
but
to get-
who started it?
They brought him back on the show to try to squash the beef.
And then it just started going off like that?
Yeah, so Tyrese like, well, what did I do?
Nigga moment.
Yeah, and he basically, but Envy been having problems with a lot of people lately. You know, he got into it with Rick Ross over the car show.
Mm-hmm.
They all went in and started throwing shots at each other. Envy shouldn't be battling with Rick Ross. You're not on that level. Rick Ross does it way bigger, and
But I ain't
Well,
gonna front
shit,
though.
nigga,
He
that
did.
goddamn Breakfast Club money
Ginger
might
Envy
be
ain't
on
no-
fire.
he not
I ain't
broke.
gonna
He
lie,
not
though.
broke.
He had a point, right? That was funny to me.
He is
because,
not broke.
Envy said, "Yo, what man is gonna rent out his house?" Like, cause he said he rented it out to not Eddie Murphy and them, but
he did.
he was renting his house out.
Yeah, he
I'm
rented
like,
out.
but I was like, okay,
he did.
that may be a point. I wouldn't rent out my house that I live
Probably
in.
getting money on those.
Well, you gotta remember.
The question is, does he really live there? Because he be throwing pool party. He be doing.
Yeah.
It's mostly events that he do there.
But
Listen,
he
he
bought
lived
it,
there.
Yo, it was a great business move because you
He
know
own
what?
it. I don't know about
The
Yo,
problem
did you
with I
see it?
see-
you know, he bought it for like he bought it for 5-point-something million, and I think in
And he
2015
probably
or something.
made all that
Yo,
back.
that house is worth a lot more money.
And think about how much he done rented it out. For
Right.
The movie.
You know what I think? What it
He
is?
did that.
I think Rick Ross ain't got no friends.
I don't know about all that.
When I
say
say
he got no
friends,
50 still be going at it.
when I say friends, I mean like people.
He got a lot of friends.
No, you can know a lot of people.
He
and
just
not
filmed
have a
it.
lot
He
of
just in the
friends.
video
You mean
with,
like real
Busta
friends,
Rhymes
right?
and
That
and
don't
that
mean
girl,
they friends. You listen.
Kia Bia.
There's no way you need to invite Puffy or Ray J and all them over to your house and do a video to show everybody. If them your real friends, they'll come over and it's nothing
But how
new.
we
You
know
ain't
they
gotta
not
show
just
it.
coming
You ain't
over.
gotta show
we
it.
don't know the dialect that
Yeah,
they
we
go
don't know
all
that
the
they
way
just
up.
But
came
not only
over there.
that, whenever I see Rick Ross in his video and stuff with his house when he's showing off his car, he always by himself. Who else is there?
The nigga holding the camera.
And then
The
you want
nigga
to,
holding
you
the
got
camera.
so
Right,
much
that's
stuff.
one nigga.
You got so much stuff you want to show off that you throw a party and have everybody come to your spot, which is nothing wrong with that. You charge them a fee to come there, and they gonna come because that's Rick Ross. That's your spot. You got D House in Georgia, D House in Georgia.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you want to build your ego. And you know you got ego. That feeds your ego. All them people that's on your property. You meet new people. You connecting with new people. But mostly people who have that stuff, you don't never see Puff doing that shit. You ain't gonna see Jay
I know
doing
what
that
you're getting
shit.
at now.
Denzel or all the rest of the
Right,
motherfuckers
right,
that got
right,
money.
right.
Everybody not broke. Niggas got big shit
Exactly.
too.
I think
But
that's what
nobody
Envy was
does
trying to get
that.
at. Yeah,
Nobody
exactly.
does that.
But that's kind of why I think
That's
that
like
that's
some nigga
that's
shit,
why I
bro.
kind
Right,
of think
that's-
that.
yeah, I ain't got no. I don't have a lot of people I trust.
You got a point.
But
'cause
that's
you
why I
know
think
what
that's
mean?
not
I don't
his
see
real
rich-
house.
Rich people
Yeah.
with billions and
No,
dollars. Like, yeah,
you ain't gonna. Luda's not gonna do that. He's not gonna have people at his big ass mansion. And they got a
But-
big ass mansion.
But that's why I feel like that's not his real house. Everybody in Atlanta knows where he lives. I feel like that's just a house he bought for what he's doing. I personally feel. If not,
'Cause he
then
got
what
it
you
for the
saying is
low.
right.
It's a business
It's either
move
what
to
you
have
got.
a house.
Yeah, that's how I feel. 'cause-
You know.
The Wolves would have been up that way already.
Yeah, quick.
Well, he got a lot of security. He got a
This
big
shit don't
gate,
mean
but
nothing,
don't mean nothing. If they want to get in there, gonna get in there.
They're gonna get in
Yeah.
there. You
but-
saw what happened to Scarface?
Yeah. You ever been past the house?
Never.
You never been past
Yeah,
it?
that motherfucker like
No.
It's on Old National. Just ride past.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just ride past
Yeah.
Craftsville Church and all that. It's right there on the right hand side.
For real?
Yup.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that?
Oh, that's
Sitting
easy
wide
to get
open.
You can't hardly see it though, right?
You can see it perfectly.
Yeah.
Ain't no trees blocking that.
That's crazy.
You got a big ass gate. You got a big security fence you got to go through. That's the house Holyfield, the Vanderbilt.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's why it's on Holyfield Lane or Drive or
That
whatever
is
it's
a
called.
huge
They
house.
never changed that
Vander
block.
beat that house? I mean, built that
yeah,
house?
that's
yeah,
a Vander
the
Holyfield
block,
house.
bro. The block is on is
Vander Holyfield Highway.
Way or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
He got his own block.
And the other house that sits behind it was a Vander's house too. Before that house got built, his wife his baby mama used to live in the house.
Oh, for real?
So
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's a big house for Ross to not have a family.
Yeah, nothing.
You're not married. Where's all your kids? You ever see him show his grandparents or his
I don't
mom
think
or
he
his
fuck with his kids,
dad?
Yeah, I just watched something with his mom on there.
Really? Okay.
I ain't know that.
I'm sure he got friends.
You know that.
But when
Probably
you
got a
at
bunch
that
of friends.
status, it's hard to trust people
No, for sure.
in
That's a
your
fact.
house. That's a big ass house to hide in.
I don't
You know
think,
what I'm saying?
but like you said, I don't
The
think he got
nigga
enough
be living
anything
in
for
there,
that
he
house.
wouldn't know it.
That house is too big for his personal life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like who you ain't really got,
got
like
one in Miami,
like
too.
Like Boosie now.
Yeah.
Boosie
Who's got on kids?
Bruh, listen, his house it be active.
Yeah.
It be people
Right.
moving
In
on
and
a
out.
regular day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a lot of like action. So he need that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But I guess like you said, Rick Ross, he don't really need all that.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
Him and Young Blue getting into it right now.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah, I seen
Boosie
that.
and
I heard
Boosie.
it that on.
Boosie get into it with everybody.
but Boosie found him, right? Or him and his brother or something?
That's what he's saying, but
He signed to them.
Yeah, but they got into that. He ain't
Boosie
pay-
was
he ain't
just-
pay Blue no paper. Blue paid that paper.
He gave him 200,000. Right?
Yeah, because he was signed to him, but you moving without me.
Boosie just got into it with his
But that's
daughter.
how-
They had a
that's how
daughter.
he's
Him and his
supposed
daughter
to
had a
move.
fight
When
on,
you
on
get
Twitter.
nowadays,
And he got into it with his
you
brother
supposed to just start moving
over
and doing
Moosey.
what you got to do. As long as the paperwork is
Oh,
right.
you said Blue.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Young Blue. Young Blue, the singer.
Right. So that's who his brother got. That's who he got into with his brother over, right?
Probably.
Yeah, they were saying that one of them said the other one snaked him out the money.
But then Young Blue give up like 200,000 or something.
That's crazy.
Show the proof.
Yeah, so, you know, our hour's coming to an end. You know, we want to appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yes,
You know, we
sir.
catching back up on stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know, everybody need to stay safe nowadays. Watch your children, you know what I mean? They
For
they kidnapping kids. You know, they
Teaching them the wrong shit.
they kidnapping grown-ups, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is shooting at random, road rage is killings at an all-time high. They got the new COVID supposed to be coming out. They want us to take another vaccine. You know, I ain't take the first one.
Let's calm down.
Don't take it.
As a matter of fact, we don't even need to talk about that.
We ain't gonna talk about it, but
yeah.
it's something need to be put in there. And
Allegedly, you know,
Allegedly,
Black
for
Ink
sure.
Radio and this YouTube
Allegedly,
channel,
yeah.
we do not have any views on that vaccine or anything.
That
This is
particular-
all,
yeah,
this
those
is all for
topics, that
entertainment
particular
purposes.
issue.
Please,
it's entertainment.
it's all for entertainment. So yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
But be mindful of, you know, the time that we in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We in strange times, and
Word.
you know, these opinions that I'm speaking doesn't reflect the views of the station or
Right.
our company. So, but we have a platform, and we'll say stuff that the other radio stations won't say, other
That's a fact.
podcasts won't say either. You know, and I'll take the heat over anybody on my panel. You know, if you got a problem with anybody that says something on my panel, direct that shit to me. I can handle it.
Yeah, we just
but
don't want
we
to
with
get cut.
you, guys.
Cut off.
Yeah.
But we don't care about all that. We
Yeah.
got your back, bro. We here.
Yeah. So, you know, love on, you know, everybody if you can. Spread more love. The news ain't gonna show no love. They want to show, you know, the evil and the
Yes.
negative, and we don't have a lot of positive stuff going on in our face right now. Maybe if we was in China or Hong Kong or something where the frequency was different and they filtering us different information, but we in America, so
Right.
you know, we dealing with American stuff. So, you know, be somebody that's gonna be positive in the world. You dig? You know, we got enough killers, we got enough murderers, we got enough pedophiles, we got enough all this bullshit out here. Be somebody that's gonna be for change.
Please be
You know what I'm
kind
saying?
and rewind.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
We have a good life. We in America. We ain't gotta run around all, you know, evil-eyed and, you know, stressed out or and hating on the next person. We you know how many people wish they can. We got people leaving countries, sneaking into our country because they want the opportunity to be here. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Be glad we not over there where we
Glad
trying
you
to get
said
here.
that,
So,
man.
well, I say that to say this: love on your lovers, love on your loved ones, love on your enemies. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And let's get this money this year. We going into a new year. 2023 is almost over. So we can't go into 24 with the same mindset. We got to grow, all of us, no matter who you are.
Facts.
So with that being said, this is Up on Game. We'll be back. Thanks for everybody tuning in.
Oh, hold up. Is we off already?
No, go ahead.
All right, look, man. Shout out to all my real royalty artists. We get Luwak for Senator, motherfucking Slang, a.k.a. Easy Does It. You know what I'm saying? Big Poppy Quan Boy. Me and Archie put something together.
Archie.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Denver in the mix with us.
Yeah.
Tone in the mix with
Antonio.
us. Everybody going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Double R.
Yeah.
BNB out, whatever.
Allah, you got something to say? You want to give a shout out?
Shout out to my boy Drummer Boy on the new book. You know what I'm
Drummer
saying?
Boy.
Yeah, shout out to Drummer Boy. It's called Behind the Hits. That shit is out there. It's working its way up, you know, the charts and all of that. And he's working. He's out there. You follow his page. He's out there, you know, saying promoting the book and all of that stuff. And then I want to get full steam ahead with these movies and shit.
Yeah,
So
look
I'm
out for a lot of
working on
movies
that,
coming
man.
this way from us.
We trying to do these
Yes,
movies.
sir.
Not trying. We doing movies.
Yeah.
You know, the whole team, everybody around us, everybody here at the panel, you know, is getting these movies done. You know, I mean, we got a lot of scripts. I wrote a lot of books. I wrote scripts with people. And now it's time to get all that stuff shot and out on Tubi and all those platforms and stuff like that.
Some good quality stuff
Good
coming your way.
quality,
Yeah.
dope, with good lines, with good plots.
Produced by Bando.
Dope.
Rich, you got somebody you want to shout out?
Man, listen, yo. Shout out to all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that support Black Ink Radio, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Caesar, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody down Black Ink, you know what I mean? Shout out to Up On Game, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want to shout out to all the people that looked out for us, especially you, Rich Mo, for giving us that great award.
Word.
Podcast
Word,
of the
man.
year.
People gave it to you, man. The people.
I know,
People
I
voted,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact.
It's a dope, you know,
I
dope
appreciate
project.
that. That let us know we doing something right. We need
Facts.
to keep doing it, and we can't do it without y'all. So keep tuning in. I know season 1 was over. We regroup, we revamp,
Word.
and
Second
this is
season.
a whole new season. We got a lot of new artists, a lot of new guests that's gonna come on the show. So stay tuned. This shit is about to get real. This is your host, Ern G. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we out.